Hello friends, how are you? I promise this is my last video of the night. If you've been watching my videos tonight, this is the last one, I promise, because it is getting late. But I'm saved the best one for last. And Dollar Tree is on fire with a phenomenal Easter egg, and I don't even think they realize what they've done. Because for this preschool teacher, the possibilities are endless, and I could not just pick up one. I had to pick up two of each in each of the colors. What am I talking about? We know that Easter is a little over a month and a half away. Yeah, I had to get them. You see them? They're Lego blocks. I'm like, oh, that's nice. They probably don't stack. Wait, we'll put that to the test. They do. So right there, you're working on your motor skills of just stacking blocks. There's 8 in a package. So as you can see, these are the bold primary with some secondary color in there. You get 8 of them. Then we've got the pastels. If you're like, those bolds are too bright. The pastels for the spring season. I like them both. I had to get 2 of each. But I was like, what else can I do besides stacking? Oh yes, you know, if you've watched my videos, I can take an item and turn it into at least one other way than what its intended use is for. This use was, you know, put some candy, put an object, something, a little trinket in there, and hide it out in the yard. No, we've got multiple ways with this way. So we've got the stacking. Then we can work on taking it, make a pattern. So it would be green. So we've got the green, yellow, blue, red, green, yellow, blue. Getting the last one out. Red. So you've made a pattern. And then you could also number them. So they have to stack them from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's always fun. Stacking's just fun. Counting is fun. And then you can let them knock it over and rebuild. Or you can make it a matching game. And I'll show you why. Because if you look, this is very thin. So the more these are open and closed, you are going to find that these will come apart. So you could do letter recognition of uppercase A, other side, uppercase A, lowercase a. Then you take them apart and they have to match. Another thing is you could put the the number 0 here and the word 0, and then have the next box number 1, word 1, and then you have your child or your student give you one object in front of it, and then you can be the practicing. And I'm going to scoot this back so you can see, and I hope I do this right. And please let me know in the comments if I do this right. Okay, now you have you've written your letters out on these. Okay, I'm going to do S-A-R-A-H. You're teaching them to read. And we read from left to right, top to bottom. So it teaches them, letter recognitions of their names. And then you can spell out basic mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, or special names that you may have for your child or for your relatives. Sorry. And then I was just thinking of another thing. If you have a sandbox, they can learn to push down and make imprints. Or you can use this in art area as a stamp, for like making it a stamp, so they can make art with it. Perfect circles and impressions with the bottoms in the sand, or taking apart and putting Play-Doh, keeping the Play-Doh in there, a little bit of Play-Doh, so if they need to fidget, you're watching at dinner, they've got something in there. It's a magic box with their name on it. So the possibilities are endless. And when I say endless, I'm still thinking of more. I know I will. Oh, here's another one. So you have your blocks. If you're working on addition, you give them 4. You keep 4 and say, give me 4 plus, and you're gonna give 1, or give them the problem. You know, they have 4, and you add 2 to their stack. Now, how many? And that way they can touch the answer. Because some kids can listen and be like 4 plus 2 is 6. Some kids need to see it written out of 4 plus 2, and they know it's 6. Some kids, learn better by, I have 4 and the teacher gave me 2, or my mom gave me 2. Now let's count. Let's feel it out. It's tactile learner. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's endless possibilities, and it's fun. Because who said learning had to be boring? I know I didn't. And I know from having 2 parents as teachers myself, I kept them on their toes on how to teaching me getting through school. It does take a village to raise a child, as my mom always said, so she would reach out to her friends and they would figure out how to teach. Because I had a hard time. That's why I love teaching. I love helping my students learn in different ways. And remember, not every child learns the same way. And always remember that when you pop popcorn, those kernels don't pop at the same time. Neither does that child. Neither does your child. Neither do your students. Remember that. Because when you do, you will love your classes even more. If you like this video, engage from the bottom up. And let me know in the comments if you've tried, if you're going to try this, or if you found these at your Dollar Tree, and if when I pointed to my name, if that was actually the right way. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. See you all soon.